So to the start of the tutorial, I'm going in with burnt orange and packing this on the inner and outer corner with my 227 Zoeva brush. And then I'm just going to blend it through the crease. We're creating a halo eye, so we want to start off by blending in the inner and the outer corner and then making sure to blend it seamlessly through the crease for that flawless finish. So yeah, I'm just packing it on, and this is just our base shade, so it doesn't really need to be heaps defined or anything, just blown out in the crease. Then I'm going to go into Relga and going in with a tighter brush, Luxe Pencil Brush by Zoeva. I'm just packing that on the inner and outer corner and slowly adding depth, and yeah. I pack it on with the pencil brush and then I go back in with the first brush and blend it out so there's no harsh lines. And then to add a bit more depth into the inner outer corner, I'm adding Cypress Umber, which is a deep dark brown from the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm just deepening up the inner and outer corner. And this will just really create that contrast when we apply the lid shade. And I like to pack in this shade with a flat shader brush and then blend it out, just because I don't want to blend it with a dark shade because it can get a little patchy and also just look really crazy really fast. So it's better to go in with a tiny brush and pack it on and then blend it out with a different brush. I forgot to add a clip, but I did go back in with Relga from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm packing that on the inner and outer corner again, just so when we blend in the lid shade, it's more of a seamless transition into each shade. And then once again, I'm going into that 227 brush by Zoeva and just blending it out to remove any harsh lines. For the lid shade, I wanted to add a base, so I'm using this Australis Metallics eyeshadow in the shade Bronzons. They have exactly the same eyeshadow. I think it's called Gold Gaga now. But yeah, I'm just packing this on my lid as a base and just applying it in the center between those two colors. Then for the lid shade, I'm going in with Primavera, which is the gold shade from the Modern Renaissance palette, and just packing that straight on top of that base. The base will also adhere and make the eyeshadow more pigmented. Next, I'm going in with this glitter from Revlon Photo Ready, and I'm just packing that on for that little bit of oomph, like that glam glow. So yeah, I'm just applying that all over the lid right on top, because if you know me, then I always apply glitter in every look I do, so it wouldn't be a Angelina tutorial without a bit of glitter. Then I'm just going to go back in with that Relga shade and just pack that on the inner and outer corner and help that blend into the gold. So I applied my Queen Bee lashes off camera, and now I'm just priming my face with my RX Hangover Primer by Too Faced. I brought the sample travel size because it was just easier. I do have a haul coming up with a lot of these makeup products as well. Then I also decided to go a bit extra and apply my Rainforest of the Sea primer water over my face. And then for foundation, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in Warm Tan. This is the shade that suits my neck and body because I am currently fake tanned in this video. So don't worry if it doesn't match my face, because I know what you're thinking. It looks really orange compared to my actual face, but it matches my neck, so that's the thing that matters the most. I also decided to apply the foundation with my Morphe M439 brush because this just really buffs it into my skin, and I sped up this clip because I know how boring it is every time I do foundation. It's the exact same process. For concealer today, I wanted to mix it up and not use my Tarte Shape Tape like always, so I decided to use my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. This is a bit of a thicker concealer as well, so it's really high coverage. So I just blended it, well, melted it in between my two fingers and then just applied it under the eyes and in my T-zone area. And then I'm just blending it into my skin with my Real Techniques brush. My Real Techniques sponge, I mean. Even though this Tarte concealer is a creaseless concealer, I do like to go set it in. So I'm using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder just to set under the eyes and my T-zone. And to first bronze up my face, I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm using the middle shade and just bronzing up my face with my Morphe M527 brush, I believe it is. I go with the more cool tone shades to contour on my NARS Eater brush. I'm just carving out my cheekbones because I do have chubby cheeks. For highlight today, I'm going in with Prosecco Pop by Becca x Jaclyn Hill. And I'm just highlighting my cheekbones with my Morphe M501. I was absolutely in love with this highlight, as you will see in the clips. I was just feeling it all over again, and yeah, I just really thought it complemented the eyeshadow, so yes, I'm a bit weird in this tutorial. For blush today, I went in with the middle shade from that Jaclyn x Becca palette. I forgot what it's called, but I will list it down below. It's just a neutral blush, which I thought wouldn't be overpowering for the eye look. Then for the inner corner, I went back into that highlight shade, the Prosecco Pop, and applied that. And then I applied the glitter that we used from Revlon earlier, and I just applied a couple of dots and then blended it in again. The brush I'm using for my inner corner is the Morphe E36 brush. It's so perfect and precise at making that inner corner pop. And for lipstick, I decided to go with Days of Colours Coral Crush. This is a liquid lipstick, so it is budge proof and will stay all day. I literally wore this straight after I went to Sydney, and I wore it all night, and it just didn't come off until I actually had to scrub it off at night. So yeah, I really love this lipstick, and it's gonna stay all day for you. You could always go with a neutral, however, because this look is such a wearable look with any lipstick you like, any color you like. So whatever you do you, girl. You do you. And then going back in with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea spray and just setting my face. And so that is the finished look, guys. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, make sure to thumbs it up, comment down below and let me know what other videos you want to see. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Love yous. Bye.